Hello and welcome to Wild West Dynasty. Apparently we're supposed to find a ghost. Well, this town is called Ghost Town, and apparently we are supposed to find a ghost at night. So yeah, um, I've already tried it, and I didn't find them. So we're gonna have to wait until night time. I mean, we could potentially sleep in our bed, and I've no idea what that knocking was. That's got me. See why this place is called Ghost Town. But yeah, it would be great to sleep in our bed. The only trouble is you can only do that at night. Um, yeah, anyway, let's put this away. And where's the horse? There you go. Hello, Orion. Right, I just want to do something because this has caught me out. I didn't realise it. If we click on that, we don't have a saddle. So if we had a saddle, we could actually supply it with a saddle. So I'm now scratching my head thinking, where can I get a saddle? I mean, the horse was... Let's see, we need to go east, don't we? We don't need to go west, we need to go east. In that kind of direction. So we found the horse down where there was a bit of an ambush. There was a convoy, which we were part of, apparently. I've still got my suspicions because, I mean, our guide just suddenly disappeared. We went after them, looking for them. Next thing I know, well, apparently it's a case we ended up with a lot of wolves giving us trouble. So I think it was... Oh yeah, it was down here, wasn't it? So I'm going to have a bit of a look-see. So I mean, these... I'm sure at some point we were told we would get help from Hank to bury all these people. And we're like 1 year on, which is a bit suspicious, but... I've since found out that if you press the middle mouse key... Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you press the middle mouse key, it does highlight things. So I'm going to have a look around and see if there's anything I've missed out. Like, oh, what do you know? A saddle. Does that make sense? Because the horse... Yeah, the horse will have been pulling the cart. And the saddle was there in case he wanted to ride it. But there's a hat there. Ooh, analyze. What can we deduce from this hat? It's called an elegant hat. So we have got, in terms of clothing, we have got a field hat. Heat protection 1.5, cold protection 1.5. So although that hat is an elegant hat, and is actually cheaper, it's not good on heat protection or cold protection. So yeah, I'd rather just keep the field hat then. Fair enough. And he just sticks. Yeah, so I've got my suspicions. I mean, from what I've heard, the kid said there was an attack at night. There was a bunch of men. Some of them were talking about getting revenge. Oh, that's it, the mouse. Yeah, the mouse doesn't work on when you're riding the horse. But yeah, they were talking about getting revenge. Hang on a minute. That's an interesting feature. Because I'm actually wearing Paul's jacket. It's a feature. Yes, but we know one of these people who was involved. They mentioned somebody called Jack. I mean, people over at this place here that's being built out, they were adamant. I mean, they were living there at the time apparently. They were like adamant, oh, it was ghosts came on in the night and burned the place down. But according to the kid, it was just a bunch of raiders, which makes a lot more sense. Now, I mean, they were talking about revenge, but I mean, it might be. I've just got my suspicions about the owner of the land. That's all. I mean, apparently we own it now, like, but we bought it off somebody. Right, I'm gonna wonder in. I mean, I'm trying to stick to like the main storyline. but I'm kind of stuck at the moment because we've got to catch this ghost. We've got to catch them at night. Because apparently the people from the village, or the town that's being built, they were talking about seeing lights at night. So they think the ghosts have come back. So that's what we've got to investigate. I must admit, it was like seriously creepy wandering around that place at night. Looking for ghosts. It kind of puts you on edge. Ooh, bucket and a canteen. So, yeah, I'm kind of wanting to wait until that's finished. Because, I mean, I did find some people who we could potentially recruit as settlers to help. But I don't know if that's going to then mess up the main storyline. Oh, there's the horse. There's Orion up there. So I'm going to stay off that for now. In which case, we are down here. So we want to go in this direction, I think. And I want to see if there's anybody we can find to help out. Well, I mean, we've helped them build some buildings in the past, and that got us blueprints, which is good. But then I helped them build a chicken coop and another place for their turkeys, and didn't get a blueprint for that. So it's a bit odd. Sometimes I'm having to get blueprints from these places because you've got technology points, so I could be putting points into these blueprints for different things, and I ended up doing that for like the barn, the well, the actual hair trap, as well as the chicken coop. So I was a bit surprised when we helped them build these. I was like really expecting we'd learn the blueprint, but we didn't, which is a pity. And there is a goat shed, but which needs fixing, but we haven't been told to do that yet. So I'm staying off that to try and avoid, as I said, kind of like messing up the plot. I mean, technically I could. I mean, it's open world essentially, but it's just a bit weird that sometimes you're getting blueprints off these people, and sometimes you're getting things where you could go down the technology tree, and you could just go down the technology tree anyway. It's a bit odd. It's a feature. Because to be fair, I mean, the game was completely rewritten, or at least in terms of the storyline it was. Right, anyway, I've still got a point. That needs 4 points. That's not showing any suggestion I've already done that one. Oh yes, that's full up. There is that one, that needs 3, that needs 2, that needs 2. So that's another weird thing, how you've got these gaps. Where you've got these gaps, it suggests that there are other skills you could potentially learn. But I don't know. It just seems a bit odd. They're not like grayed out or anything. Because like if you go to the technology tree, you can see all of them, but it's a case of like, if I want that one, yeah, I can't use that one. I've got to learn that one first. So that kind of makes sense. Workbench carpenter, there's a stove. Oh, that's something I meant to check actually, if the ghosts have taken the I wanted to see if the ghosts have taken the chair, because we were building things for Grandma Lucy. I think she's called Grandma Lucy, but for some strange reason everything disappeared. It's like, what the heck happened? Now I'm also puzzled about this person here from the postal office, because we found her and we helped her. We found her horse. She said she'd then go and get a horse because the horse was a bit grumpy, wouldn't let us ride it. So she said she was going to get her horse, and we've now found her here, but her horse is still out there. And it's a bit weird. Either way, I can't interact with her anymore. It's all very strange. Is there anything we can get from you? What do you think of the sheriff? Why are you still here? Oh, fair enough. I'll back out of this because obviously there's nothing here. There's nothing I can get out of him. Well, that's a thought. Can I buy any chicken soup from Mama J? Because I want to see if I can learn it. What do you think about the sheriff? Okay. You're not overly impressed by the sheriff. Right, so we've got chicken soup there. Now that's pretty good actually, because have a look at that. Yeah, you get a bonus to frost protection. I mean, she's providing it for free, I think. I'm not sure. I'd have to check how much money I've got, but yeah, I was kind of hoping I could analyze it and then learn the recipe, but maybe I could do that if I had chickens. Hank, let's go talk with Hank. Nope, nothing going on there. Yeah, I'm sure the idea was we were supposed to help them out here. And then they'd help us bury those folks in the convoy, but nope. Can't talk to him. Or him. Last time I checked, we can't talk to the farmer. Nope. So that's Susan. Yeah, that's Susan. Nothing out of her. I think there's Martha and Grace around somewhere. That's Ellen. Foobar, I say. Foobar. Martha, hello, you sound cheerful. Oh, you had a chat with the kid, did you? Oh, that's good. Well, that's good to know it turned out well. But yeah, because we helped her build all... Or did we? Or was that Grace? I can't remember. Because we helped her because she was talking about the kid. Because he ran off and stole things, apparently. And we had to rescue him out of a mine. Is that Hank? That's Hank. Don't tell me that's Susan again, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well, folks are where folks are. Oh, that's a thought. I haven't said that. Hang on. I've got you a saddle. That looks a bit better. That makes more sense. We're riding you with an actual saddle. I think we're going to head back. I mean, like I say, there are some settlers around that we could... Whether they'll do anything, I don't know, because last time I spoke to one of them, it was a case of, I've got a house, but... I mean, we've recruited great... Whoa! That could have been embarrassing. I mean, we recruited Granger. He's just standing around because I think he's still waiting for us to do farming stuff. And it says to harvest a field, and I wouldn't be surprised if we've got to wait until another season. Right, so this is like a ghost town. Now, I have no idea why we've got an extra barn, because I can't do anything with it. It's just a damaged barn. I mean... Ah, right, I could destroy it. So I could remove it. Interesting. That is interesting. Maybe that's what I need to do. Ah. Interesting. So there's a workbench. Why did I not think of doing that in the first place? Ooh, so there's a workbench here. So is this somebody's house? I mean, there's no lights. I mean, what am I supposed to do with this place then? What about this one? Because this one didn't show any signs of letting me in either. Yeah, this one's kind of boarded up. And that looks like a house to me. Yeah, for some reason I can't jump. I can jump forward a bit. So what on earth is this place then? Curious. That makes me think, because I ended up building a new well over there. Oh, overloaded with something. Right, let's go and drop these bits and pieces off at night. Actually, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right, never mind. I'll drop these off now. So if I got berries, I'll give them to. I'll leave them in here for somebody, maybe. Possibly. Crackers, pumpkins. Oh, that's a thought. I wonder if it. What is that noise? That noise has got me bothered. I'm seriously concerned. I don't know. Let's we'll keep all of them. There. Right, just keep putting bits of. What is that? There's something's tapping on the wood somewhere. It's kind of like making me think. I mean, this place is called Ghost Town, and there might be a genuine reason. 24. How am I carrying 24 buckets? I've got 4 buckets apparently. Although I haven't said that, let's keep hold of those in case I need to get some water for the fields. Right, clothing. It's not letting me do anything with that. Yeah, this place is seriously freaking me out. Right, just head over to here. Oh, so this is a destroyed well. So if I get the axe, yeah, I can't destroy it. It's kind of weird because you can interact with it and you can still use it, but it's classified as destroyed. It's frustrating, that. And I haven't for the life of me any idea how I'm supposed to remove this tent as well. Because like early on, one of the first things it asks you to do is build a tent, so I put a tent down, and now I can't remove it. It doesn't seem to have durability, so it's not as if it's just going to disappear. It's bizarre. Right, let us have a drink, because apparently I need some water. And I need some food. So that gets me... that satisfies 20. Hold on, didn't want to do that. I've got some crackers as well. Now I'm curious, can I do anything with on this fire with some of the weird things I've got? So if I put a pumpkin in... I can't think of why I'd want to put a pumpkin in, to be honest, but... what about an egg? Nope, doesn't know. It just ends up as unknown food. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do with unknown food either. What about a mushroom? Nope, that's just unknown food. It'd be nice if it told you what you could do with unknown food. Because I haven't a clue. I can't use it as compost as far as I'm aware. Guys, the $64 million question is, have we caught any rabbits yet? I don't think so. Maybe we've got to wait for a night or something. Because I've gone outside the area and I've deliberately left these in place. So these are for catching rabbits. Because I've got a little cage over here to keep them in. Now at the moment, it looks like all you can do is add hairs to it. Can't seem to do anything here in terms of food, but I would have thought we've got to feed them at some point soon. Now we've got a chicken coop as well. I can't seem to put a chicken in. And oddly enough, the last time I checked, I was actually carrying a chicken. Yeah, I've actually got a chicken. So the chicken's called Henrietta. It's a male, so no, whatever, each to their own. So the chicken belongs to the grandma over there, and I've no idea what to do with this chicken now. So I'm just carrying it around. It's very odd. I'll say that. It's odd. Right, at least our plants seem to be growing now. Well, I've got to come at it from a certain angle, don't I? So it looks like it's going to be a while before it grows. Water-wise, they seem okay. So yeah, I would imagine it takes an entire season to grow that. But there's nothing else to do at the moment. I mean, there's just catch this ghost at night. Harvest a field. Harvest 4 fields. Oh, that's what I was going to check. So this is the house we built for... Yeah, it's done it again. So this is the house we built for Grandma Lucy. So originally I put a bed here, a table here and 2 chairs. And then I thought, well, that's a bit odd because when I came back to the game, all those had disappeared. So I then come back, put a chair in over here, and now that's gone. So I don't know what Grandma Lucy's doing with these things, or maybe somebody else is, but it's got me puzzled. Anyway, we've got 2 houses over there that nobody's using. We've got a dirty house over there that Owl's using, apparently. So this is our house, and we've put a bed in. I mean, in terms of furniture, I mean, I don't think I've learned much, really. Right, so that's just for placing things. So we'll see what we can make. Because I've now got more than one workbench, as it turns out. So I've got a workbench here of some sort. So this is a wooden table. So that allows us to make certain types of furniture. So these aren't known. At least some of them are. So I can make a table and chair. Right, okay, so that's more furniture-y stuff. So what about this workbench? Because there's a workshop, a tier 2 workshop that we've got. This is another odd thing I'm finding, is that we were told to repair the workshop. Now this workshop's a tier 2 workshop, so I had to learn all of these things to be able to unlock the tier 2 workshop, which is nuts. Because I mean, there's this one here, which is a tier 1 workshop. Then there's a sheriff's office. Then there's a general store. Now, the thing is, we learned how to make a general store by supplying resources to the people in taxation. So I was able to repair the general store because I got the recipe for it. But I had to sink points into this tree to then be able to unlock that. To then unlock that. So that's another feature. Right, we could make a blacksmith. Well, again, there's things we could be doing, but I'm kind of like just reluctant to do it because of the story. Because that's usually why I play games, is the story more than anything. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do with this place. So this one is a... So that's the same type of workbench, right? So that's the general store. There's nobody working there. So these are all the... Again, it's just Oh, a hunter's chair. So these are just specific things that you can make. Right, so we know how... Oh, there's tables. So none of these I can make until we've unlocked them. So we've unlocked this place, but we can't make any of them. So what was the point of unlocking this then? I don't think much thought went into this, to be fair. I mean, it was a strange game to try and play when it came out in early access. I wasn't impressed. They've revamped it. They've definitely revamped the storyline. The map and everything is the same. I think the people probably the same. I remember taxation already existed, and you had to build your own town. This time round, you've kind of like you're somebody completely different, and you're kind of acquiring a town that's already been built. So we're more into repairs, but so there's a bit of a mixture. I mean, there's some repair work going on, but there's also we did have to build 3 completely new houses. So there's some gaps and there's some things which is puzzling because this is supposed to be fully released, this game. It's very odd. So yes, there's nothing I can do with Granger yet. He's just standing around. This is somebody's house that we built, but Al seems obsessed with constantly going back there and trying to harvest something, so she keeps going in the house. Now, technically we haven't been asked to put beds in, but I feel obliged to. So I'm going to try and seriously see if I can mess up her animation just for the sheer sake of it. I'm going to see what happens if I put a bed there. Yeah, I mean, all I've been told is just make a house. Right, so we need 6 planks and 3 hair pelts. Have we actually got any hair pelts? Resources. I'm sure I had a lot of hair pelts at some point. Yeah, so why does that not come under resources? Let's just grab all of them. Grab all of them. I'm gonna have to make some more traps because obviously I need more of them. Because I mean, I don't think we can build. I mean, I can place things. I can't build them. Workstations. These are all recipes we haven't unlocked yet. Mines. Fences. Right, go and see if we can put a bed in there for somebody. Right, we'll make that bed. And I'm going to place it in the corner just to see out of curiosity what she does. I'm curious to know what does she do, because she's already got an animation to keep coming here to get mushrooms, even though there aren't any actual mushrooms, but I'm now suddenly curious. Right, so I need to rotate the mouse wheel. So which... I don't know. I don't know which end's which. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so she keeps coming here, so she leans out through the wall. I want to try and find out what happens. I'll wait until she gets out the way first. But next time she turns up, there's going to be a bed in our way. So, you know, colour me curious. It's a bit sneaky. Right, craft. Nope. 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 That one, then that one. Right, so that needs stones to make hair traps, because I need more. These hair pelts, I think. Just go and make another one. Oh no, I might. Oh, I'm just short about 2 maybe. Yeah, I need another 2. Right, I think I'll just put these over here then. Oh, I need the stone first, don't I? I've got to put come at these at a strange angle all the time for some reason. Right, so how many do these need? Oh, there's only one. Right. Put up 3. It's a pity because they're a one-off as well. So once you use them, that's it. They're used. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. I haven't. It's interesting because I haven't seen any rabbits running around here, but they do catch things. Right. One there. Put one there. And I'll put that one there. Now, well, look at the technology. I think I was... Oh, that's skills, wasn't it? I was putting points into getting more meat from traps. So we're maxed out on that. So we should start getting more meat. So there's those ones to... Oh, caught them. Oh, wow. Cool. So yeah, so the one-off... Oh, I've got 2 male rabbits. Oh, I've got... I've got 2 males and a female. Would have been better if it was the other way around. So let's see, if I interact with that... No! How am I supposed to put anything in here? Oh, it's a chicken coop, that's why. Duh. Yes. I'm a rabbit. So we've now got little rabbits. There we go, we've now got little rabbits inside. Cool. Now, the only drawback is, how am I supposed to put food in here? And what am I supposed to feed them? I mean, I've got some crackers. Surely there's got to be a way to add food. How do I add food? Ah, right. So there's the hair cage and then there's John Ryder. So I can give them pumpkins. Yeah. Go and live off pumpkins. So that's how you do it. And you can supply water through that. Gotcha. That's not very intuitive, that. So now I know they've got water. And now I know they've got pumpkins. Ah, right, in which case, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take one of your pumpkins back. Because... if I interact with that... Oh no, I still can't put her in. I was going to put the chicken in, but I still can't resolve that one, can I? So if we interact with that now, it says there's 3 food and 7 water. Right, tell you what, you can have the pumpkin. What the heck? I'm feeling generous. There you go. You can feast on pumpkins. Sheesh. I've no idea what to do with Henrietta. I mean, I could go and buy chickens, but... never mind. Right, so to build the trap, so you need planks. Oh, that's it. I don't have any rawhide left, do I? I'm pretty sure I used that all up and I don't know how to make it, so I might have to go and buy that. Oh wow, I've got 21 nails. Right. I'd say it's safe to conclude that it's night time. You need to be prepared. There is a ghost apparently somewhere in this town. There is a ghost. Now what I'm going to have to do is be extremely careful. Make sure that I don't trip over and shoot someone in the butt. Including me. That would be embarrassing. Hang on a minute. What's that light? Somebody's wandering around with a light. That's one of the things they said. They said one of the things they said was they were seeing lights. Well, there's a light there. Let's put the gun away. And the pickaxe. Hang on a minute. So you're the... Got you, so that's what they're seeing is you. Because they said they were seeing lights at night, so they're seeing you wandering around with a lantern. Hey, what are you doing up at this time of night? You better keep... What do you mean? There's other people here to keep watch. I mean, Al never goes to bed. But anyway, why though? No, that's what happened last time. It's not going to happen on my watch. I do. It's on my watch. I'm not going to let it happen. Yeah, well, trouble is, like, if you're like crazy like me and don't actually get any sleep because you're staying up at night looking for ghosts, yeah, that's not going to help you be too exhausted. Yeah, I know. Out of curiosity, why is it called Ghost Town? Ah, right, okay. An interesting observation, but not necessarily. Hey, we're the ghosts that haunt the people who burned it down. That's a bit of an odd thing, but... I mean, there's no actual ghosts here. People are just kind of spooked by the place, including me, oddly enough. But no, it's not going to happen again. No, of course, it's never going to happen. I've already got one, but... Fine, I'll go and see this trader anyway. I feel obliged. Visit the small fishing pier in 3 days. So is that the person... I remember seeing a fishing pier. I'm pretty sure we actually went to a fishing pier. Is it over on this side somewhere? Unless it was somewhere else. Anyway, I'm going to get some sleep. I haven't had any sleep. This is like the second night that I've been up. Right, so that's my house over there. So I'm going to go and get some sleep. I thought they were going to go to bed. Well, to be fair, there isn't any house and there's no bed. But never mind. These are minor things to be concerned about. Right, so that... Yeah, neither of these houses have beds, do they? It's funny it still says visit the small fishing pier in 3 days. Well, technically it's the same day if it drifted over into night. But... Right, to make a bed you need... I need 6 planks, okay. Six planks. I think the theme I'm sensing in this game is chop down a lot of trees. Right, let's chop this one. Well, yeah, I think as far as I recall, you get about... Hello. As far as I recall, you get 6 planks per log. This is a bit weird, this. Now, right, let's grab that one, that one, that one, that one. Right, we'll go make some planks, make some beds. I mean, we haven't been told to, but it just seems a bit strange to have a house without a bed. I'm just saying. I mean, granted, I was more curious to find out what Al was up to. When there's a bed in our way. But... Right, she's going to mosey on into that house, which is going to be interesting. Just like kind of like Moon walks in, because I've got a door in our way, and she just glitches through the bed. I gotta love game developers. To be fair, they're doing a better job than I ever would. all the same. It's like, really? You know? You need planks first, don't you? Right. We want... chop up 2 logs, maybe. Can we make 2 beds? That's odd that. Why do I get 2 technology experience and then 10? Why don't I just get 12? I am perplexed and puzzled. Right, put a bed in here. Give them some... Well, I say them, I've no idea who, but somebody. Somebody will get an opportunity to sleep in. And why have I got 3 beds? I'm even more puzzled. Somehow I've ended up with 3 beds. Right, so that's going to come a bit further down, doesn't it? Right, so that's a bed for somebody. No idea who, but it's a bed for somebody. We didn't pick up our bed, did we? No, we didn't. Right, we'll put that one in here then. So each room, each house now has a bed. Except for Grandma Lucy's. Hers has got a weird design. The house, the furniture keeps mysteriously disappearing. I don't know if it's her. Maybe she keeps taking it out. Which seems a bit puzzling because I'm sure she actually said she liked it. I mean, I am intrigued. But I've no idea where the kid is now sleeping. Because I can't build up there on the top floor. And if I put anything on the ground floor, it just disappears anyway. Now, as far as I'm aware, this is a house. Or at least it was a house. So let me put that in here. And out of curiosity, I think I might try and find that disappears as well. It's going to be a puzzle, I must admit, because with Owl, I mean, this is the house that Owl's been using. This one here. Now, when this was like just getting started, she asked us to place this table here. I can't do anything with this. This would be good if we could have tidied this up, but we can't. Oh, that stayed there. So these are like existing buildings that have been repaired. So for some reason that item stayed there, but here, anything I put in here just disappears. I mean, you'd think like somebody would have like played the game through, especially because it's part of the storyline, and kind of like noticed, oh, the furniture disappears. Unless that is part of the story. That could be a possibility. I do not know. Anyway, it says go and visit the small fishing pier in 3 days. Let's disable that and re-enable that. I want to see if it puts a marker on. No. Everybody, all they're doing is they're just going around and seem to be collecting food, but they're not actually collecting food. It's because there's no food turning up. I am intrigued as to what's going on with these people. So that's not even halfway through. But I could do with some water. Because I don't have anybody to look after them. But I've got 4 buckets, so I could potentially fill that up. Right, that gets the water that I need. Now, where is this fishing boat? Curious to find out. I'm sure we've seen it already. No, I don't want to smash it up. I mean, that's a bit better. Yep, that's almost full as well. This is a pretty simple system, the farming. That's pretty easy to do, I must admit. I quite like that. What I could do with somebody else looking after it. So there's nothing I can do with Granger until we do his quest, which is, I think, that one. Possibly, unless that's a survival one. No, this is the survival one here. Right, I think it's safe to say you can only have one quest active as such at a time, although oddly enough it's now shown that. It's a bit weird. It sounds like it's a feature. And why is the banging going on? It's like that tap and tap going on wood. It's got me concerned now. Right, so although I've got a chicken coop, I don't know where to put this chicken. I just do not know what to do with it. She won't budge. I can't drop her on the floor. Can I just drop her on the floor? Because she's not my chicken. What am I supposed to do with this chicken? I can't talk to her. Grandma Lucy, she doesn't talk to me. Let's go have a chat with Ghost. With Owl, rather. Who's knocking? What's the tappity tap? I can't talk to you either. This is... It's got to be triggered. All this tappity tapping that's going on. And the place... Maybe this... I mean, he said it's called Ghost Town because the place got burned down and it was blamed on ghosts. I'm starting to wonder if there are genuine ghosts. Take the doors. But who's opening the doors? It's bizarre. Right, so I'm kind of stuck. I mean, as much as I don't want to, I think I'm going to go and look for those settlers, because otherwise I'm just stuck. I don't know if it matters who you recruit. I can always build more houses, I suppose. I mean, it probably makes sense to take that other barn down, because I can't repair it. I mean, what's the point of keeping it if I can't repair it? Oh, was it down here? Yes, I'm assuming that's where we've got to go, but it said in 3 days. And I can't speed the time up by going to sleep, because I can only sleep at night. And where did we find a bunch of settlers? I remember we found some, I just don't remember where. Because this is taxation. Were they in the wood, maybe? Yeah, that's taxation there. Because they were up against... I remember them being next to a wall. Ah, I've just noticed that. I've been wondering every time... Because I've got the horse going along, and I'm just... If I want to turn right, I'll use the D key. If I want to go left, I'll use the A key. And it's been seriously puzzling me. Why on earth? Because it keeps like drifting back to the centre. Like if I go left, like that, and then take the key off, it's coming back to the centre. And I've just realised if you use the mouse as well. So I'm probably doing both. And that's probably why. It was seriously had me like puzzled. I'm thinking, why on earth's that doing that? So that's quite good, like. It'd be nice if you could have a key where you just like constantly move forward. Right, so what's this place? Ah, now that's interesting. I could have sworn this horse wasn't running out of stamina, but it is. Ah, I learn new things every day. Yeah, I've been going for quite a distance without the horse running out of stamina, then all of a sudden the stamina just tanked. I was pretty sure it didn't have the stamina. As in, you know, it wasn't a problem. Let's fix this bridge. Doesn't look as though I can. Looks like it's like out of bounds or something. Where on earth did I find those settlers? It's kind of the one weird thing I find is that you find like things on the map, like those tents, for example. The whole thing's just abandoned. So there's like things left lying around you could take advantage of, I suppose. But it would have been good if you could have just like broken it up. Got the resources out of it. But a lot of the place is empty and not settled. Oh, there's bison over there you could hunt. Interesting. Not that it's helping at the minute, because I'm trying to find a bunch of settlers. Like, I'd like for me to remember where they are. I mean, I know. I could have sworn, did we not go to Hope? That's where Grandma Lucy was. Except it's called Dolly Malloy's house, which is a bit suspicious. But I did go and find Hope. There's a town called Hope. That's gone walkabout. So there's a forest back that way, I think. Nope, that way. Oh, there's a chicken. Can I catch it? Come here. Chicken, come here. That's a pheasant. I was getting really excited. I thought, oh, I can catch a wild chicken and put it in the chicken coop. Because I've got a chicken that I can't do anything with. So it'd be nice to have a chicken that I can put in the chicken coop. I mean, I was told to make one specifically for that chicken, but for whatever reason, it doesn't seem interested in it. No, not seeing anything exciting down there. If I was a bunch of settlers, where would I settle? Because I do not know. I haven't seen them lately. I know they're definitely out there somewhere. I've just got this big memory that there was a wall I went round. Ah, no, I think it was where I found the postal worker, wasn't it? Up near the cave. That's a possibility. Right, got your stamina back, right? Keep going. There's deer around here. Ooh. Let's think. Right, so there's taxation over there. Right, so are they over here somewhere? Oh, my food's just suddenly tanked. Hang on. I'm gonna have some cold beans. Yuck. Right. Fair warning, it's gonna get a bit windy. Ah, there they are, there. Right, it's quite a few of them. Right, so we've got, let's put that away. So this is Abigail. This is Rachel. Now, as far as I'm aware, I think Granger might have been with these people and then got kicked out. I have no idea who does what or why. So that is Justice John. That is Robert Lambert. Now, I suspect he's the sheriff. I'm not sure if there's any point recruiting a sheriff if we don't have a sheriff's office. Noise Hammer. I wonder if he'd be useful for the sawmill, maybe. Right, what's it about? I might have an offer for you. Kind of offer. How about you take a look and rent a house? So I've got 4 houses. So there's one. Ah, right, so there we go. So he. Ah, right, so it tells me, right, that one there. Yeah, it's not telling me exactly which one. That's a pity. But he's a lumberjack, so I suspect he would be useful working in the sawmill. It's frustrating. I don't know which one's which. Tell you what. Technically it doesn't matter, but I don't want to hand over my house. I'm just saying. Right, so there is it over there? That's taxation, isn't it? So I think I want to be heading back in that direction. Useful if I can have like multiple markers. I plug myself over here because it's saying that this is a settler map, but oh, you've got to be really zoomed in to see it. Yeah, unless you're zoomed in, you don't see it. Budgesicles. Right, let's put a marker down there. So I could hire him as the lumberjack. Now that would make a lot of sense. So I'm going to go back there and I'm going to... I think I'm going to see if I... Oh, I can need rawhide, don't you? Yeah, we're lacking in rawhide, so somebody around here might be able to sell it. But yeah, that was interesting that you had to like get to that point where you're always just about to recruit the person to find out if they've got the requirements. But I need someone working in the general store, working in the... Because there's a few places that I can get them to work in, but... Hair pelts, we could do with them. Nails, bullets, stones, planks. Yeah, I've got a few health tonics. Health tonics are going for 5. Not a lot. Ooh, interesting. I got my live hair traps back. Ooh, well, that is useful. So the actual hair traps that catch the rabbit, so that you can get meat and pelts, they're a one-off, but the live ones aren't. That is useful. They're reusable. So seriously, need to do something about these doors. Right, have you got any rawhide by any chance? He sells dung, which is good, because I need that for the fertilizer. Ah, there we go. Oh, you've got a lot of it as well. Excellent, just what I needed. You've got some. I've got quite a few nails. Was he selling nails, or was it the other one? It's the other one, isn't it? Right. It's just as hard getting out as it is getting in. It's like, what the heck? Right, so if we go and buy... Yes, I want to buy some nails from you. They're not too bad. Because I don't know how to make them. I don't have a blacksmith or anything like that. Come on, Orion. Right, we can now go back, and then what I can do potentially is I can figure out where I want them to go, and then if I put say like just like a chair maybe in that particular house, at least I know then, all right, that house is the house I want them to live in. Because at the moment they've all got beds, so I don't know which one's which, and it doesn't seem to be highlighting exactly which house it is. It's like it zooms out and then it zooms in, but it doesn't zoom in enough to like let me know exactly which of the 4 houses it is. So they're kind of like on the right track. Oop. That's something I was going to do, seeing as I can't fix this. Let's knock it down. Hopefully that'll all disappear. Right, that's all gone. Now it said there's 4 houses. That's what's got me puzzled. I think there's that one we've just built. There's 2 over there that I've built. That was the intention. So I suppose I could distinguish. So that's a sawmill there. It's a pity, I should have probably put it a bit closer now that I think about it. But right, if we go back to here and make a chair. I can put that in that one house, and then I'll know exactly which house it is. Because I have a funny feeling, I mean, although that's my house, it's quite possible that it's picking that one out as a possible house to use. Right, so if we place that one. See it there. Right, then we go back and have a chat with him over in that direction, I think. Or is it that? It's that. Yeah, it's that direction. So may well be that he'll. It says it's hired. So is he gonna like? Is he gonna lease? Well, at least that pay us actual money for that house or something. Because as far as I'm aware, that's like that town, if you will. We bought that off Chapman. The story's a bit vague. I don't know exactly what happened. I mean, I get the impression it was like there was people living there. The place got burned down. They all left, and they've since gone over to what is now taxation. Now we bought, but the thing is, we bought that area, which makes me wonder. Then, well, did we get it after it was burned down? Was that was before? I just don't know. Which is why I've got this big idea about Mr. Chapman being involved. And why is the horse glitched into the mountain there? Anyway, this is Robert Lambert. So this one, I think this one's Noise. Yes, Noise Hammer. Right, do you have a moment? Sure, what's it about? What kind of offer? Take a look, rent it out. Right, so that one has 2 beds. Eh? That one's got a bed and a chair, so that's how I know that one. That one's got a bed. And that one, see how it zooms, kind of like it zooms out and zooms back in, so it's not specific enough to know which one's which. But I'm puzzled. Hang on a minute, that's not right. That was showing 2 beds a minute ago. This is a feature, right? Ah, right. So yes, that makes sense. So one of those houses that's being offered is the one that we actually use, which is nuts because we want a house, surely. That doesn't make sense. Why would I get them to rent my house? Right. Well, at least I know that's the right house because it's got the chair in it. So you go there. We could negotiate the price. So let's say. I'm going to be generous. How about 2 silver? Which sickles? I should have asked for more. Oh well, fair enough. So what if we... What does Abigail do? So what brings you to the west? Oh, okay. Yeah, well the trouble is, you know, choices, you know, these are the dilemmas. Well, oh, okay, well never mind. Have you got a moment? What's it about? Okay, what kind of a house? Take a look. So she doesn't specialize in anything. So I don't know what to do with Abigail. What about Rachel? Do you have a moment? What's it about? Just want to settle. Or for you? He doesn't specialize in anything. I'm assuming you'd be the sheriff. You don't specialize in anything. What the heck? I've only had one person so far. What? I've no idea what the horse is doing. It's getting worse. What do you specialize in, Robert? Surely something. This is a long way around to find out. And you're a lumberjack. This is weird. And why are you still over here? Oh, because you're the justice. That's a bit weird, that. So none of these have any specializations. Which makes me wonder, but there's 4 of them. I mean, I wouldn't want to break up the settlement and leave it just like with one person. But I don't have enough houses. This might be a case we need to make a lot more houses then, don't we? Right, I'm going to head... I can see when I'm heading in the right direction. So I think it might be a case, I mean, I could bring those people on board. I mean, maybe we can find them something to do, because I mean, like, I need somebody to work in the general store. Since we've got one of those. I don't know if anybody works in the workshop. I mean, Garner seems to work in the with the barn, I would assume. But I've got a bit of room down here to work with now. Unfortunately, there's nothing I could do about that tent. I can't seem to interact with this place. Ooh, hold on a tick. Management. Ghost Town. Summary. Buildings. So we've got a city warehouse, general store, hair cage, workshop. Ah, sawmill. Production. Logs. No workers assigned. No workers assigned, so you can change that. Settlers. Snows. So you can kick them out. So I can change their workplace there. Transport. Active transports, non-selected. So you can buy... so you can actually buy transportation. Interesting. Available points. This is getting pretty complicated already. Missions. City level 1. So to upgrade the city, you've got to finish these tasks. So you need to get... Ooh, having this city here, which we do. 14 units of further. Crikey, got to reach city population of 3. So these are things that aren't getting mentioned as part of the main storyline. That's why I'm a bit reluctant to go too far, but that's complete. All this stuff about that, the actual management of your town, there's just no reference to it. So if I go to the sawmill, I can either assign somebody. It's automatically assigned him, I'm assuming. Settlers. Seeing the workplace. So he's currently in the prairie. Let's select that. So I think I'll have to have a look at that because it's not letting me assign anybody. But yeah, at least we've made a bit of progress now. But now it looks like we can do something more with the town. But of course, that's all for another episode.
Welcome to the frontier. The things they say about this country. Lush green forests filled with game. Fertile ground as far as the eye can see. An endless sky. A land of opportunity. Where you start with nothing but a dream. And your dream big.